Hi, it's time for a review of this week's episode of Chucky. And I've got to say, this is another great episode. I mean, apart from one thing. I love this episode. It's great to see Andy Barclay. It's great to see him back. I'm glad he's alive. And yeah. We got to see the bald Chucky as well, the bald-headed Chucky, who is like the Colonel. He's like the most evil out of all of them. Like, he's so evil, he actually kills other Chuckies. Like the regular Chucky, I mean, he wouldn't kill anyone, a member of his own army. But this one, the Colonel Chucky, he's like he's fucking vile. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode a whole lot, but there is a major spoiler at the end of this episode. And I'm not going to mention it, but for those of you who've seen it, you know what the major spoiler is. I was very disappointed with, you're good Chucky, but it seems that good Chucky probably wasn't good after all. He was either faking it or maybe he was forced to do it. I really don't know. Because I have seen the preview. I have watched the preview for next week's episode, and there's a moment where where they perform an exorcism on him. So maybe he's possessed by something. It's probably just my stupid theory that they're probably just trying to rip off The Exorcist. This episode reminded me of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like when the Colonel Chucky is holding Andy hostage. He's torturing him by cutting bits of skin off of his leg and then cooking it on the fire and then eating it. This is very Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think they're trying to rip off Leatherface. They're trying to turn Chucky into Leatherface or something, but yeah, what good Chucky did at the end was just extremely shocking. That's the spoiler. It's what he did that's the huge spoiler. And I didn't see this coming. I did not expect this at all. But other than that, I loved this. I loved this episode. I was really disappointed that good Chucky might not be good. The chances are he's probably possessed or something. I don't know. But I was really hoping that good Chucky would last, but I guess something like this wasn't supposed to last anyway. But if I was writing a script, I would write a spin-off series about good Chucky, about him and a family. But it wouldn't be a horror show. I'd make like a sitcom about him. But I would kind of have it ignore the continuity of this particular episode. I mean, I love this episode, but yeah, other people might laugh at the idea, but I think it's a good idea. I'm gonna have a go at writing it. I'm not gonna make any money from it, obviously, but it'll just be like a fan-made web series. It'll be a sitcom about good Chucky. Some people may not think it can work, but I think it can work. But yeah, I love this episode. I love how parts of it reminded me of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I can't not mention Father Bryce, the priest. My verdict on him. I hate this character. I think he's an arsehole. And he's played by Devon Sawa, who also played two characters in season 1. He played Jake's dad, Lucas, and then Jake's uncle, Logan. Lucas was an arsehole. He was a drunken arsehole the way he treated Jake, you know, because he is a homophobic arsehole. And Logan was likable through most of the series, but he turned out to be an arsehole. But I think Father Bryce is worse. I think he's a Catholic priest, so all Catholic priests are homophobic twats anyway. And I don't mean to, I'm not here to belittle anyone's religion, I mean, if you're Catholic, then that's fine. That's good on you. But yeah, this character, man, he's just. I hope the character dies eventually. I mean, it's Devon Sawa. Both of his characters died in season 1. It would come as no surprise if he died in season 2. But yeah, I really just do not like this character. He's like, he doesn't act like a priest. He's literally just so hypocritical. Like he treats the fucking church like a fucking prison. Yeah, I don't like this character. I mean, yeah, he's well acted, well written, but in terms of his character, his personality, I don't like him. But, I think most Chucky fans probably would agree anyway, so I'm probably not alone on this opinion. But yeah, I liked this. I love this episode, and I'd like to know what you thought, and I'll see you again soon.